Hi everyone. We got a little bit of feedback from our class reps that some were finding it a little bit difficult to find the DASA SharePoint where your class rep tasks and everything were. So I'm just going to give you a quick demo video of where to find it on Teams. So I've shared my screen to my laptop view. So under the student megaphone here, you can see our general channel, and along the top we've got different tabs. So we've got our house rules, class rep training, learner DNA, with some for the app and induction hub and things like that. The one that we're going to go to is the DASA SharePoint. So you click on that. Some devices will let it open straight away. Some you will have to click go to this site. So I'm just going to do that now. And swap my screen, and it opens up to this. So in here, as you can see, this is our DASA SharePoint for students. And as we scroll down, you'll be able to see who we are, what we do, why you get involved with us. We've got a news and updates section, so anything that's up and coming we'll put in there. So we've obviously gone out the elections just now. Any things we'd like to get involved with, our events. We have our Hog blog, which is our hedgehog campaign. We've just received the Bronze Award for supporting that. We've got a section on representation, and I'll come back to that in a second. We have our events calendar, as well as an employment and volunteering opportunities section, and our DASA gallery. So if we go back up to, or down to, the representation section, you'll see a few tiles here. So our class reps, when you go into here, this is all your area. This is everything about your role that you'll need to know about. You've got a welcome video for myself and share. What exactly is a class rep? A description of the role, some FAQs, class rep A to Z, and the events calendar there as well. So important tile here is the class rep tasks. So in this page, you will see a tile for every month. So we've got January and February so far. The March ones will be getting updated in the next couple of days, and we'll send you a little bit of a reminder about that. So for example, we'll go into February, and in there will be a little bit of a welcome message, and then a set of questions or a survey link, whatever it might be for that month that we want you to ask your classes. It will give you a deadline date, and then maybe just some additional information at the bottom. So it's really important that you keep an eye on this area. We will update the task specifically every month. But obviously, we've got that main update and news area on the front page where we might put things from time to time as well. But all your class rep tasks will be in here. You can comment on the bottom. I think you're seeing there. You can like it to say you've seen it. We can see how many people's viewed it. We can see who's viewed it. And you can add a comment if you want to ask any questions. But obviously, you can ask us directly as well. The same goes for our department reps. So going back down to that representation section, department reps, you'll have the same descriptions in here, the events that are relevant to you, the who's, so that is a guide to the department rep. So if anybody is not sure who the department rep is, there's a little statement in there from them, as well as a photograph, so you can get to know what they look like and recognise them in the department. It's also got details of which vice president is taking on the responsibility for which department that doesn't have a department rep. So that is all in there as well. A couple other tiles. So if you want to know who we are, you can go into this page. Now we've got a new member of staff starting full-time today, so he will be added to this. The lovely Colin Ogilvie is has been a student association assistant with us for a while, and he's starting full-time today. So in here you can get a little video message from myself, the vice presidents, from Sarah and Cher, get to know them a little bit better. So that is all about our team. Another one to keep your eye out is this you said we did. So this is our way of closing the feedback loop. So when we ask you feedback, it's really, really important that you can see what we do with that. So if something's been actioned or if something's been asked about, when there is a result of that, we will pop it in here. So anything that's come from class rep training, from student feedback, any actions, we will keep this up to date. So that'll be a tile that changes every now and then as well. because we want to see to show you how important that you're giving us your time to get these feedback, how important that is. Another sort of new one that I've just added is the Survey Central button. So we have obviously taken on feedback as well that sometimes surveys get lost in amongst the chat. So I'm going to create a space here with a monthly tile. So any survey that we get asked to share during that month, we will put it here. So it'll just be like a little hub for anything and everything that we get asked to get feedback about, and it'll obviously mainly be through online links. So that will be housed in there, so it's an easy one-stop shop to find everything. But this is a really good page for you to have bookmarked in your phone. You can access it in the same way through your phone just by going to that tabs at the top. I will try my best to get a screen recording of that and add that in. But yes, the last thing is if you are a class or department rep, or you would like to join an online meeting or an event we put these into our events calendar. So these will not automatically appear in your calendar. So if you're a class rep and want to attend the next meeting, so either on the 23rd or the 24th of March, you have to go into this area where you click that little button at the bottom that says add to my calendar. It will open a download where you then click on that and then save to your calendar. Otherwise, it's not going to be in your calendar and we're not going to know that you're going to attend. So please try to do this if you can. And then that way it's in your calendar for a reminder as well. The same goes for the department rep meetings or anything else that we might be hosting online. If there is any other questions about the SharePoint or anything about your role, please do get in touch. I'm happy to answer any questions or make other little demonstration videos like this in the future. Thanks.